1, 2, 3. All right. Hi, friends. My name is Widya, and this is
Jonathan.
and my angel.
Hey.
Yes, and today we are going to show you how to transform your Sun B flow in your Power Vinyasa practice to a yoga sculpt with weights. All right, let's get started in your child's pose, please. So come to the back of your mat, splay your knees wide, bring your big toes to touch, forehead on your mat, walk your fingers towards the top of your mat. Maybe right away you find grounded. Maybe you find a little movement. You rock your forehead side to side, find a little movement. And then let's ground in together. Find stillness, forehead on your mat. Now together as one. Inhale, deep breath in through your nose, fill all the way up. Exhale, open mouth, let it go. Now, in your yoga practice, usually we use our ujjayi breath, and then if you are using your weights, if you choose to use your weights in your flow, we will change this to an open mouth breathing, your performance breath. This time, let's ignite your ujjayi breath. So, seal your lips, inhale through your nose. With your lips sealed, exhale through your nose. We start right away with your ujjayi breath. Inhale, tabletop, rise up. Stack your shoulder over your wrist, your hip over your knees. Spread your fingers wide, pull your low belly up and in. Inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press your hips up and back. Maybe you bend one knee, bend the other. You loosen up, find a little movement. You do your down dog cha-cha-cha. Yeah, that's it. Inhale, lift your heels off your mat. With your exhale, magnetize your heel towards your mat. Know that it's completely fine if your heel does not touch your mat. Good job, Kate. That's it. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, travel to the top, big toes to touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. We start right away. Your Sun B, inhale, chair pose. Bend your knee, reach your hands high. Hold here and breathe. First, you press firmly from all four corners of your feet. And then can you pull your belly to your spine to ignite your core? Gorgeous, Jonathan. Roll your shoulder down and back. Rotate your pinky fingers and inhale. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Sweep your hands down and back. Hold here and breathe. First, can you face the palm of your hands down to your mat? That's it. Now, try to bring your pinky fingers as close as you can to each other. Lift your fingertips a little bit higher to activate through your tricep. Can you feel that? All right, let's come back. Inhale, chair pose. Sweep your hands high. Exhale, forward fold, surrender down. Inhale, halfway lift on a flat spine. Hold here and breathe. First, you find a strong flat spine by placing your hands by your thigh, maybe your shin. Press your heart away, pull your low belly up and in. Now, everybody, shift your weight forward to the ball mount of your feet. Inhale. Exhale, high plank, plant your hands, step back. Right away, you stabilize from your core. Can you stack your shoulder over your wrist? Spread your fingers wide, pull your belly in, press your heel towards the back wall. Now you can stay here in stillness or shift forward and back, find a little movement. Now friends, listen. High plank in itself is already a strong and a full body work. So every single time you hear me say high to low plank, option to just hold here in high plank. I will cue upward facing dog, you stay here in a high plank. And then meet us in a downward facing dog. It's still a very, very strong transition. However, if you want to practice and you crave a heart opener, let's do this together. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, bend your elbows halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Flip your toes, lift your heart, roll your shoulder down and back. Gaze forward and imagine there's a mirror in front of you. Inhale, smile. That's it. Exhale, downward facing dog. I love that. Press your hips up and back. Now we will add more to our Sun B flow. So listen. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step to the top of your mat in between both your hands. Now ground down through your right big toe. Inhale, crescent lunge. Rise up. Hold here and breathe. Square your hip and your shoulder towards the top of your mat. Rotate your pinky fingers in. Roll your shoulder down and back. Pull your belly up and in. Inhale. Everybody listen. Exhale, double lunge. Bend your left knee. Bring your hands to your heart center. Now hover your left knee. Feel that engagement on your left quad. To the left side. Inhale, star pose. Reach high, high, high. Get big. That's it. Maybe you wiggle your hips. That's it. Take up space. Inhale. Exhale, horse pose. Bend through both your knee. Roll your shoulder down and back. Maybe a little lower. That's it. Inhale, star pose. Reach high, high, high. Take up space. Exhale, warrior two. Bend your right knee. Expand through both your hands. Hold here and breathe. Find energy from both your hands. Energy from fingertips to fingertips. Traction your right knee out, stack your knee on top of your heel. Now flip the palm of just your right hand up. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach your right hand up and back, gorgeous Kate. That's it. Everybody, can you bend your right knee a little bit lower to reach your right hand up and back and peel your right rib cage away from your right inner thigh. Inhale. Exhale, high to low plank. Flow your Chaturanga Dandasana. Remember, there's always an option to hold high plank. Inhale, upward dog if you take it. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press your hips up and back. We'll take that same movement on the other side. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Step to the top of your mat in between both your hands. Press from your left big toe. Inhale, crescent lunge. Reach up, up, up. Hold here and breathe. First, you square your shoulder and your hip towards the top of your mat. So bring your right hip forward. Now maybe you slightly bend through your right knee. Rotate your pinky fingers in. Squeeze your shoulder blades together to open through your heart. Inhale. Exhale, double lunge. Bend your right knee, hands to your heart center. Hover your right knee. Feel that engagement on your right quads. Press from your left big toe. Now, a little movement, a little momentum is okay. So we will open to the right side. We will be facing the wall, and that's okay. Inhale, star pose. Reach high, high, high. That's it. Get big. Take up space. Maybe you sway your hips side to side. Find that release. Inhale. Exhale, horse pose. Bend one knee one at a time and then sink low. Roll your shoulder down and back. Feel that engagement on your inner thigh. We are facing, both of them are facing the back wall like they're on timeout, but they're not, right? All right, find a little sway, find a little joy. Inhale, star pose. Reach up, up, up. Exhale, warrior two. Bend your left knee this time now. Stack your shoulder over your hip, your knee over your heel. Find a slight self-adjustment. So you gaze down, and then can you traction your left knee a little bit to the left side? Gorgeous, Kate. Now everybody flip the palm of your left hand up. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach your left hand up and back. Now, can you feel that stretch on your left side body? Bend your left knee just a little bit deeper to find that stretch on your left side body. Inhale, reach. Exhale, high to low plank. Flow your Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog if you take it, smile. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press your hips up and back. Now listen. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, travel to the top, big toes to touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, squat and curl. Lift your heels, bend your knee, round and curl through your spine. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, both pose. Everybody sit down. Now grab one weight to your heart center. Since Kate is choosing not to use her weights, she will just do it with her hands. So plant both your feet and then you lean back, brace to your core until you find that engagement on your core. All right, we will move together. You find and you check with my pace. We press up and lower. You twist right and center. You press up and lower. Now twist left and center. It's up and down. Go right and center. Press up and down, twist left and center. Now John and Kate will stay here while I will show you the technique on how to use your weights in your yoga sculpt practice. Now in your yoga sculpt practice, your weight is never necessary. As we practiced earlier, your flow will be enough to generate body heat and enough exertion. That is completely fine. But if you choose to use your weights in your flow, there is a different technique. The technique is your weights will always flow through your heart center, which means chair pose will look like this. You punch straight up. Chair plane, you kick back through your heart center. Chair pose, you come back, press up. Now crescent lunge, you step back and you press up. It is a shoulder press up. So is star pose. Your hands will no longer go up, but will press up to a shoulder press. Horse pose, you bring it to your heart center. Through your heart center for warrior two, you find a generous bend on your elbow to protect your joints. Reverse warrior, there's no more side stretch, which means your reverse warrior will look like this now. It is a shoulder press, you punch straight up, and I will cue. Pull your weights to your heart center, pivot on the front leg, and then you plant your weights to do your chaturanga. Option to just completely ditch your weights for your chaturanga. And then you also have the option to take a narrow row with your halfway lift. If you do, keep your elbow close to your rib cage, brace to your core to protect your lower back. All right, how are we doing with the core work? We're here for 4. Last 3, drop your weights in 2, downward facing dog in 1. Press your hips up and back. back. All right, now choose your own adventure. John will show you how to flow with weights, and Kate will show you how to flow with just her body weights. Enjoy. All right, this time, open mouth breathing. So, inhale, deep breath in through your nose, fill all the way up. Exhale, open mouth, let it go. Since Kate is not using her weights, she always has the option to engage her Ujjayi breath. One breath, one movement. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, travel to the top, big toes to touch. Inhale, halfway lift, narrow row if you use your weights. Exhale, forward fold, grab your weights. Inhale, chair pose, punch your way straight up. Through your heart center, exhale, chair with airplane arms, kick back. Inhale, chair pose, punch your way straight up. Exhale, forward fold, surrender down. Inhale, halfway lift, option 2, narrow row. Exhale, high to low plank, plant your weights, flow your Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog. If you take it, don't forget to smile. Exhale, downward facing dog. I love it, both of you. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step to the top of your mat, grab your weights right away. Inhale, crescent lunge, punch your way straight up. Listen, exhale, double lunge, bring your weight to your heart center. Through your heart center, inhale, star pose, press up, press up. Exhale, horse pose, bring it low through your heart. Inhale, star pose, press up. Exhale, warrior 2, W your arms. Inhale, reverse warrior, punch your right hand up. Exhale, pull your weights, pivot, and plant your weights, high to low plank. Inhale, upward dog. If you take it, smile. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press your hips up and back. Can you find that joy of moving together? Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step to the top of your mat. Grab your weights, my good friends. Inhale, crescent lunge. Punch your way straight up. Exhale, double lunge. Weights to your heart. To the right side. Inhale, star pose. Press up. Exhale, horse pose. Bend through both your knees. Inhale, star pose. Press up. Exhale, warrior 2. Bend both your elbows. Inhale, reverse warrior, punch your left hand up. Exhale, pull your weights to your heart, pivot out to the front, and plant your weights, flow your Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog. If you take it, smile. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press your hips up and back. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top, big toes to touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Release your weights without weights. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach up, up, up. Exhale, baby back bend, open through your heart. Inhale, mountain pose. Now everybody twist to the left and give me a high five. That is it. Amazing. I hope that is valuable for you, that you can transform your yoga practice if you want, whenever you want, if you have weights, to a yoga sculpt. Thank you, friends. Bye.